Welcome to the Profit Builder Unscripted. I'm Vicki Suter, your host. And if you're watching this, you've probably seen my last few emails that I sent out that said, hey, something different is coming. Well, it's here. And what is it that is different? What's different than what I've been doing before? Well, first of all, you may have noticed that the name is different. I added unscripted at the end of it. And why did I do that? Well, there's this thing that's been going on for me for a little while in terms of my business and the work that I've been doing, and particularly around the blogs and the videos that I've been doing. And I've noticed that for a long while now, they have shown up more like a thing to do and something to check off of a checklist. And actually, a lot of my life has been showing up for me that way for quite a while. And it's just not particularly rewarding and fun. And there was this little thing in the back of my head that I knew that if I was having that experience with it, that it was a pretty good chance that it was showing up for you as somebody who was maybe watching or reading, that it was a little scripted. It was a little forced. It was a little like, yeah, controlled, or like there was a lack of connection with it. And that really bothered me because I do this work and I want to put this content out here because I love what I do. And, you know, having worked in this industry, in the construction industry for over 25 years, having helped hundreds of contractors build great businesses, love what they do, again, have more time in their day. Like, that's why I do it, because I want to be able to help as many people as possible have that experience in their business and in their lives. And what I noticed was I was not having that experience in my life and my business. And I really kind of sensed that what I was doing was not particularly empowering in the way that I was doing it. Now, listen, I got a lot of great content. I got a lot of great stuff that I've, tools and resources and information up here in my head that I know is useful. But I also know that if it's not being communicated in a way that you can really hear it, in the way that you can feel it, in a way that, I always think that, before we can actually change our practices, we first have to change how we think, because it's in how we think that our thoughts ultimately drive our actions. And that's really my job. My job here with you is to create an opening and a connection with you in a way that you can see a different possibility than the one that's presently in front of you. And so what I'm shifting is I'm going to spend less time up here talking about this stuff and more time communicating from here about what I know is important to you and important to me and important to us as human beings, important to us as business owners, important to us as leaders, about what it is that we collectively want to do together, and what, that we all want to have a sense of contribution, value, belonging, and mattering. And that ultimately, that's where I believe in my heart that I can best serve you. And so the videos and the recordings that you hear or you watch, or the things that you read from me, my commitment is to create a change, and a change that is for the better, and one that is more connecting to you, and one that is better serving to you. And what I know will happen in the process for me is that I'm going to start having more fun in my business. And I'm going to have more fun doing this process. Like, even just the idea that, some of these videos might be, or recordings might be interviews with people. They might be me riffing on something that's like occurred to me that week. It might be something from a meeting I had with a client or my collective. It might be a lot of different things, but what I ultimately always want to do is to make sure that it's serving to you and it's supportive to you. And I'm going to continue to give you like cool tools and resources and free things, but we're going to have a little more connection in the process. And I'm going to invite you to engage with me in the process too, because I really want to hear from you What resonates, what doesn't resonate. If you don't like something, tell me that. If you like it, tell me that. If something really resonates with you and you think it will resonate with somebody else, I just ask that you share it. We are in this together. We are in this together as in an industry that I have a deep care and commitment to supporting and having people's experience be one where it's elevated, and that you as a contractor get the respect that you deserve from yourself and from the people that you work with, because contractors are some of the smartest people that I know. And I think that you don't give yourself nearly the credit that you deserve. And also for the shared humanity that we have, that as human beings, there's a shared community, there's a connection that we all have in wanting to be our best selves in whatever way that we see that is best expressed for us. And sometimes we struggle and we stumble along the way. And I'm all about supporting each other as a community and as human beings and being our best selves. So I would love to hear from you. And I'm one of the things that I'd love to have happen is that if you want to be a guest on the Profit Builder Unscripted, let me know. Please reach out to me. I would, if you have something that you want to share, or some wisdom or some learning that you've had along the way that's helped you in your growth journey and your leadership journey, please feel free to reach out, and I would love to hear from you. So I'm excited about what the future is going to look like with us and for us, and stay tuned.